5 straight non-top 10 finishes after having won 3 times already in the season. Here we go. Pace cars off. 10 laps to go. Fans on their feet here in Michigan. The veteran Mark Martin and the kid Kyle Busch.
Ooh, one car did not get... Oh, that's right. He's got gear problems.
Transmission issues.
It was Casey Mears who had some troubles on the restart. Casey Kane trying to challenge him.
See, that time he could not control the restart as he did when he was leading the race. Right. It really cost him.
Oh, hang on. May not be done with that yellow flag yet. Don't put it away, Mr. Starter. Robbie Gordon, Bobby Hamilton Jr. Oh, how about 4 wide?
That was good.
That was good. Watch Casey Kane drive up on the outside of Jason Leffler. Or if he knows he doesn't have a radio, he wouldn't do that if he did.
Yeah. Boy, Casey Kane was loose that last 3-1 and 2 there. Wow.
I guess Casey can't hear the spotter because he just can't talk to him.
Right, Leffler there, yeah. Yeah, he just can't transmit, but he's receiving okay.
25. Bobby Hamilton Jr. gets a little loose. 1 and 2.
It appears the race is from 4th on back as Kyle Busch has gotten away from Mark Martin. This is 4th. Casey Mears in the 1. Casey Kane in the 38. Robbie Gordon in the 55. And a bunch right behind him, hoping to join in.
He's got one car in front of him, so that may just help him a little bit. Pull a little bit of a draft by Casey Kane. He's pulled in front of that 38 car of Casey Kane close a bunch of times today.
Sure has.
Jason Leffler in the 00 there in the mix. Who's that? Rusty Wallace.
How about that?
Trying to turn down. Okay, let's make a change here. I was going to the bottom. I'll go to the middle, maybe the top.
Figured out when I get down to turn 3.
A little wiggle on Rusty's car. These guys are driving as hard as they can drive right now.
David Strebe with the triple lane change. Strebe in the 32 back at 11th spot. Great racing, just not for the lead.
Yeah, the not for the lead is...
hang on, Jason. Good save.
I think maybe Biffle might have gotten in the back of Jason Keller.
22 car. Here comes Mike Wallace, Justin Labonte, 4 and 44. Try to take advantage of the bobble.
I don't know. Keller's car looks pretty loose.
And he's going to lose. Let's see, he was 9th last time by. And he's going to be 13th now. And maybe later.
He's still trying to catch his breath.
Something up with the 25 car, Marty?
Alan, he made contact running in the top 10 with those guys you were mentioning it earlier. You see the right rear damage for Bobby Hamilton Jr. in the 25 car. They might have a tire going down. Can't really see it right now, but when he goes by in a moment, you'll see the right rear fender damage, knock the bumper cover off the back, kind of flapping in the wind. They may have a right rear going down as well.
Yeah, that car got awfully loose that one time we were watching him there, Marty, so keep an eye on that.
Oh, look at this. Jason Leffler up to 6th. Trying to hold off Robbie Gordon and Rusty Wallace. Leffler as far back as 32nd at one point in the race.
Whoa, hang on. Is that Robbie?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mike Bliss in the 20 car joining in. Bliss in the 9th spot. Had played a little track position strategy earlier back at lap 44, got him up to 5th. Then he was shuffled back on the older tires, and now he's trying to pick his way back through a little bit. Marty?
You should hear the adjustments they made on one stop, Alan. They took 2 spring rubbers out of the spring, 3 rounds of track bar, and 3 rounds of wedge on one stop. He was extremely loose. They got the car a little tight for Mike, finally. Car's been actually not so bad since then. A little bit better for the guy. And they've had a great run lately. Team that's been on kind of a roll trying to win the Busch Series championship.
Mike Bliss starting the day pretty good bit back, 9th place in the championship standings. see his rankings in the race. He was as far back as 32nd.
I think most everyone has been except Kyle Busch, the scrub.
So 3 laps to go, and no challenge for the top spot. It's just a matter of whether it runs to the finish for Kyle Busch or not, and that's not because of fuel mileage, because he's got plenty of that to get him to the checkered flag. And this is a race for 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th spots.
Biffle's trying to take the spot away from Mike Bliss and go after Robbie Gordon. I think Robbie's gotten everything he could get out of that set of tires right now.
Biffle running as high as 3rd and 2nd earlier, and had a penalty and had to go all the way back to the tail end of the longest line when a tire got away from the crew on their last pit stop.
He was able to get by Robbie Gordon.
And a little break the draft move there. So white flag coming up. As Kyle Busch begins the final lap of this race, we check on another scramble for position. There's Kyle at the white flag. And this would be for 5th place. Casey Kane, Rusty Wallace, and Jason Leffler. 38, 66, and 00.
Well, that's got back in line.
What a performance today by Kyle Busch as Wallace tries Kane for 5th. Kyle Busch will have led 87 of the 125 laps in this race, and he held off the best in the business to get it done.
And I got to say hello to the folks in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, to the catch man, Dave Carreri.
Way to do it, boys. That's all what it's about. Right there. Good job. Way to do it.
Second straight NASCAR Busch Series win for Kyle Busch, and his 5th of 2004, as he wins today here at Michigan International Speedway. Boy, dominating.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, you are #1 today. There's no doubt about that.
Marty?
Well, Lance McGrew, I know you were worried about that caution, weren't you?
You always are. I mean, when you got a car that's been that good all day, you're just, you know, we're pessimists by nature. So I'm sitting up on top of the box going, okay, what's going to happen? I know something's going to happen. The Lowe's car has just been so good. Those sponsors, they are such awesome people. I've enjoyed representing them. I'm enjoying this season, and it's been a lot of fun.
All right, you got a talented little race car driver. Go celebrate with him.
Thank you, sir.
Kyle Busch, winner today here at Michigan International Speedway. He does it by 3.8 seconds over Mark Martin, who came from last to second. Numbers on the day for Kyle Busch. The 11th different winner in 13 NASCAR Busch Series races here in Michigan. The 6th race of this season that he's led the most laps. Pretty impressive young man.
Oh, he's so impressive. Just so talented.
And he does pretty good burnout, too.
We'll be the judge of that. Right, Benny?
Oh, yeah.
Good donut.
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. When you can't see the car, that's good.
When you got that thing locked in one place.
Good donut.
While Kyle Busch makes his way to victory lane, we'll salute Kyle, who's set to occupy our Reese's Winner's Circle interview momentarily when he gets there. Some superlatives on the day. This race here at Michigan today set records for most cautions, most caution flag laps, the slowest Busch Series race here, and the most cars finishing on the lead lap this season. 31. Championship standings with 11 races to go. Kyle eating into Martin Truex's lead by 20 points. It was 117 starting the day, 97 now. They head to Bristol.
Hornaday, even with his trouble, moved up one spot in the NASCAR Busch Series point standings, and here comes Kyle to the most revered spot in the world. But meanwhile, let's go to Dave.
With Martin Truex Jr. still the championship leader, a 3rd place finish today. You happy with that or frustrated?
I'm real happy with that. Start of the race,
I felt real good about our car. It was real fast and comfortable, and for some reason we just got way too loose, and we never got it fixed till that last time we pitted, and just needed more laps. You know, Kyle's car was so strong. I don't think anybody was going to touch him, but I thought I was going to get Mark there at the end, and we had that caution come out, and then I was a little bit better at the end of that last run again. But great day for us. Had a good run at KFC. Got to thank them for all their support, and you know, everybody on this team. We never gave up all day, and we're going to do that the rest of the year. That's why we're going to go after this championship.
All right, let's go to victory lane. Matt? And Kyle Busch scores the 5th win of the 2004 season for the 5 team. And he gets drenched. The win on the track, and the crew guys a victory with the beverage. What kind of statement does that send the competition to win in such a dominating way?
I can't see right now. Wish I could see the win. No, competition was great today. Everybody raced me clean the way that they needed to, and you know, I just got to think all my competitors are great. Of course, Lowe's, Gladiator Garage Works, Shop Vac, Briggs and Stratton. We're still working on that one, man.
But what about the month of July to come back with back-to-back wins?
It's just awesome. It gives testament to these teams. I mean, they're an awesome team, and I just can't say enough about them. They're great. And you know, I got to say this once again for Papa Joe. We've heavy in our hearts, and Rick, of course, you're watching on TV. Wish we were here. But we got it done again, and we're here at Michigan, big 2-mile racetrack. And you know what? On the Cup side, Hendrick Motorsports has had a couple engine failures. That ain't nothing. Parts fail sometimes. Hendrick Motorsports has great horsepower, and that's what it's all about, HP.
Now, Kyle, what about the final caution when you looked in your mirror and you saw the Busch Series all-time leader sitting right off your deck lid, going to pressure you for the win?
Mark Martin's a great competitor, always will be, always has been. And, you know, so is everybody else out there. And we were just able to hold them off today, all of them, and, you know, I guess Truex finished 3rd or whatever, so good run for him and his team as well.
First Busch Series start here at Michigan, goes away with his first win here in the Irish Hills.
Pretty impressive performance by Kyle Busch and the Hendrick Motorsports team today here at Michigan International Speedway. Check how they ran today. In the Cabela's 250, it is Kyle Busch with his 5th win of the year. Championship leader with a 3rd place finish. Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin back to the front. They did get there.
Oh, Mark Martin almost made it all the way to the front. Just Kyle Busch, that's such a dominant car. He couldn't get the victory.
Top 10 for Mike Wallace. And a good day for David Stremme, who came back for an 11th place finish. 31 finished on the lead lap. Still looking at lead lap finishers.
Man.
Michael Waltrip after the late pit stop for the adjustment, and Kevin Harvick back there. And now the drivers who had troubles and failed to finish this race. Matt Kenseth taken out in the early crash. So that's it for today here at Michigan International Speedway. The NASCAR Busch Series race won by Kyle Busch. Tomorrow, 43 of racing's best line it up for the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. We'll be here for Michigan with live coverage for you, starting with Discover Card Countdown to Green at 1:30 Eastern Time. The world's most dramatic police chases is next on TNT. It was all Kyle Busch today here at Michigan. He wins. You've been watching NASCAR on Be Tomorrow.